How to recognize toxic friendships. Friendships are vital to our emotional well-being, but not all friendships are healthy. Some can drain us, create negative feelings, and even harm our mental health. Recognizing a toxic friendship can be challenging, especially when you've invested time and emotion. Toxic friendships can camouflage as ordinary ones, and recognizing the warning signs is essential to protect your well-being. Here's a guide to help you identify a toxic friendship and, ultimately, protect yourself from its adverse effects. 1. Constant negativity and criticism. One of the most recognizable traits of a toxic friendship is consistent negativity. A true friend encourages you and celebrates your successes. In contrast, a toxic friend often points out your flaws, criticizes you excessively, or dampens your mood with a pessimistic outlook. If you find yourself feeling worse about yourself after spending time with them, that's a red flag. Healthy friendships should uplift you, not make you feel inferior or constantly judged. 2. Manipulation and control. A toxic friend might try to manipulate you to get their way, using guilt trips, silent treatment, or even twisting situations to make you feel at fault. This behavior is about control, ensuring you prioritize their needs over your own. They may expect you to cater to their schedule, ignore your preferences, or make you feel guilty for not doing as they wish. Over time, this can lead to a loss of your own sense of autonomy, where you may feel anxious about disappointing them or making your own choices. 3. Jealousy and competition. While a little friendly competition can be fun, it's a red flag when it becomes a regular theme in your friendship. Toxic friends may become envious of your achievements, belittle your successes, or attempt to one-up you in conversations. Instead of celebrating with you, they might bring you down or shift the focus to themselves. Genuine friends support each other without feeling the need to compete. When competition becomes toxic, it can leave you feeling undervalued and unsupported. 4. Lack of empathy and support. In a healthy friendship, both individuals support each other, whether it's celebrating good times or offering comfort during challenges. A toxic friend, however, might not offer that same level of empathy. They may lack interest in your problems, make you feel like a burden, or fail to provide emotional support. This can feel isolating, as your issues are brushed aside, while theirs take center stage. Friendships should be mutually supportive. If empathy feels one-sided, it might be time to reconsider the relationship. 5. Frequent drama and crisis. A key sign of a toxic friend is constant drama. Toxic friends often create unnecessary tension or chaos and thrive on stirring conflicts. You might notice that they frequently have fallouts with others, harbor grudges, or bring up negative topics regularly. Their life may feel like a continuous series of crises, pulling you into the drama. While supporting friends through rough times is natural, it becomes draining when crisis is a regular pattern. 6. They disrespect your boundaries. Healthy friendships respect personal boundaries. Toxic friends, however, often disregard these limits. They may make insensitive comments, pressure you into uncomfortable situations, or show up uninvited, expecting you to be available at all times. Setting boundaries is essential for personal well-being, but toxic friends often see boundaries as obstacles to their needs and will push against them, creating an uncomfortable environment for you. 7. Feeling drained instead of energized. Friendships are supposed to energize us, offering joy, companionship, and emotional support. However, if you feel exhausted after interacting with a friend, it could signal a toxic dynamic. Notice if you feel relieved rather than uplifted when they leave. This feeling of emotional exhaustion suggests that their presence drains rather than nurtures you. 8. Self-centered behavior. Toxic friends often focus the conversation on themselves, showing little interest in your life. They may dismiss your concerns, interrupt you, or steer every conversation back to their own issues. When a friend frequently puts their own needs ahead of yours, it creates an imbalance in the relationship, where you're always giving and rarely receiving support. 9. Enabling harmful behavior. Sometimes, toxic friends can enable poor behavior in each other, encouraging unhealthy habits or decisions. This might include encouraging you to skip responsibilities, overspend, or engage in reckless activities. True friends prioritize your well-being, helping you grow and make positive decisions, rather than promoting harmful behaviors that hold you back. Moving forward. Recognizing a toxic friendship is the first step to reclaiming your peace. Once you identify these signs, consider how to address the situation. If possible, communicate with your friend about how their behavior affects you. Some may not be aware of their actions and could change with honest feedback. However, if they dismiss your concerns or refuse to change, it may be time to distance yourself or even end the friendship. Prioritizing your well-being sometimes means letting go of relationships that no longer serve you. Toxic friendships can be emotionally draining and even damaging. By understanding these warning signs, you'll be better equipped to foster healthier, more fulfilling relationships that bring you joy, growth, and support.